Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Vash Dota coming at you with another Pro Dota commentary from the Dreamhack Invitational Summer 2013. Joining me today is actually a co-caster, and it's a friend of mine who I'm playing with and who's actually casting once in a while too, and it's Choije. Yeah, Choije, just introduce yourself.
Okay, so I'm Choi, and I'm here today with Basti. So that's pretty much all there is to it. I
Nice,
think.
nice, okay. So yeah, I guess we're just gonna jump into a pick and ban phase. This
Indeed.
is Team Liquid versus Team Empire. It's game number 1, and it's the best out of 2, as best out of 3, as the whole DreamHack Invitational tournament is.
10 seconds remaining.
Yeah. So, what is your current take on
5
metagame?
seconds
Do you think
remaining.
fairly typical first bans are gonna come out? As in,
Well, I'm expecting Neeks and Coddle bans, of course, coming out, but Shadow Demon as well,
Yep.
of course.
Yeah.
Becoming a standard ban right now, I think.
do you think
With
that
how
at some
powerful it is.
point, do you think that after the update actually Nuke's Assassin is gonna fall out and maybe Coddle, or do you think they're still a little bit too OP? Because the
I'm
new
not sure.
patch?
I actually played a game against Neeks right after patch, and well, that Carapace nerf is, I mean, he feels it, but I mean his power, while he's powerful enough in the very early game, I think it's just in the late game team fights, like in mid game team fights, where he can just Carapace and stun
10
everything.
seconds
That's when
remaining.
it matters. So I'm not sure how much the nerf is gonna do, but I mean
5
it
seconds
changes how
remaining.
Next is played in the early game, definitely.
Yeah, I agree. It's gonna be like he's gonna feel it, and in that moment, I think that
Dire team
he's not gonna be played as solo mid at all anymore, in my opinion. I don't know. We will see.
On the other hand, I mean, right now he needs a bit more levels, so maybe
Yeah.
to actually
get
make
that,
use of the
yeah.
Carapace. So
Yeah, true.
but that's true. But that's true. It nerfs his mid game with the Carapace nerf, of course.
As we see Caudle and Nukes both getting through the ban phase, so
Mhm.
we're probably gonna see a pickup by Team Empire now after Nukes Assassin is being first picked by Team Liquid, and there we go.
Yeah, indeed.
Yeah, indeed.
I'm
Okay.
just is 6.77 C in this tournament version now?
Oh, it is
Or-
already. Yeah,
I'm not
no,
sure.
I don't think that the tournament version itself is with the patch update yet.
I see. I see.
Yeah, I think the only thing that got changed in the tournament version is that some hero got added into it.
Timbersaw. Right. I saw
Timbersaw,
Timbersaw
yeah,
in the game.
exactly,
It was
yeah.
pretty cool to see some
Nice. I didn't
nice
see, yeah.
action. I mean, with like Storm Spirit and heroes like that, surging right now,
seconds remaining.
maybe Timbersaw could fit into that metagame. I really would be fun to see.
5 seconds
True.
remaining.
He's super
Dire
mobile
team
and he's
And
just able to
I can
chase
imagine
down, right?
some Nake's bumps with a Timbersaw.
Yeah.
Nake's chakram, everything, that combo.
Yeah. True.
But right now,
Yeah, go
we see that Nyx is followed up by Queen of Pain, so I'm guessing that will be the next on the support role, probably in the tri lane, I suppose. And the Queen of Pain heading for the mid lane.
Yeah.
What do you think about the Queen of Pain so early? Is it
I think that they might be trying to secure a good mid lane where maybe even a Nake's bomb is going to work with, as you just said, because I feel like they're just going to go very mobile and very sneaky tactics, sort of map presence globally, and just being everywhere with Nyx Assassin some point being level 6 in this, Queen of Pain being able to blink around a lot, and Nature's Prophet now being able to be basically everywhere at any point. So
Yeah, I can definitely see Empire banning out Nyx right now.
yeah,
I don't think you want to deal with Queen, Furion as well as Nyx
Yeah.
and that Nyx bump.
yeah, just way
And
too
we see
powerful.
actually the puck being banned out actually. So
That is interesting. So
Yeah.
they might think that there's even another mobile offlaner coming into play for Team Liquid, maybe? I don't know. Could be.
what looks like right now, Team Empire actually choosing to go for the Windrunner ban, even though Darkseer's picked up. So maybe they're suspecting a Darkseer middle lane or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah. I think so too. I mean, Darkseer might be really viable this game. Although there's also still the option of running Gyrocopter in mid lane if they want, more that semi-carry Gyrocopter and picking up another hard carry. They might be able to do that because Keeper of the Light and Darkseer, they just enable you to have counter push a lot, and so you can secure a lot of farming game for your hard carry on a safe lane, in my opinion, in def a long time. As we see Magnus and Rubik and Enchantress being banned out. Now Rubik obviously is a strong pick against the Darkseer with his wall, maybe a Gyrocopter. Well, I guess Gyrocopter not really, right? I mean, there's only the
10
ultimate which really hurts, and maybe
remaining.
Rocket Barrage. In that case, Rubik is very vulnerable because he has to go melee range, right? for
Yeah.
Thresh. Yeah. I guess Keeper of the Light. Maybe they don't want that Illuminate counter def, counter wave. I don't know.
Right now, I feel like it's just the strongest support that Liquid could pick up. Actually, like with the Nyx, that lane you don't want to face, no matter what carries on it. But interestingly, they don't ban out the carries like we maybe predicted. Like Nyx is still in there. Maybe he's gonna be the third ban now, but
He has to be. I mean, after Bane is being banned out by Team Liquid, it's so obvious that they're going to go for Nyx because Bane right now is, you know, the only real countable, I guess, counter to Nyx because of Enfeeble stacking through BKB and Rage and everything, maybe. You know, and then
on the other hand, I feel like as well, like Empire don't really have the heroes to deal with the Nyx right now. Like Darkseer, sure, with the Surge, good to keep someone out of harm's way, but I mean, not the most survivable heroes right now, as with the Gyrocopter and Keeper of the Light.
And they ban out a Chen.
And they ban out the Chen.
Okay.
It's some serious hate going in the way of the jungle heroes there.
Yeah, indeed. All pushing heroes basically being taken out, and the Chen. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I don't have, like, I have not seen Team Liquid play. Have I? No, I have not seen Team Liquid play a Chen in combination with a Furion so far. I think. I don't know. I don't see Fluff playing it a lot. Anyways, I don't know, because he's normally playing fifth role, right? Fourth role. And X Mike is playing Ward Fairy, bitch, whatever. Yeah. I'm pretty sure we're gonna see a Nyx. Team Liquid has to play that Nyx. It's just so strong. I mean,
yeah, maybe they feel a bit confused now, but by them not be, by Empire not banning Nyx now, because they're taking their time now, really.
Yeah. I mean, maybe some mind games going on from Team Empire. They're like, okay, let's just not care about Nyx and like maybe prepare like a strategy, and you know, Liquid's gonna be really confused, and they pick up a Luna. Okay.
Interesting, really.
Yeah.
But I mean, sure, maybe they feel they have the mobility they need, and now they just... It's hard to say, really. I mean, I feel Nyx could just fit in so well with this lineup, but it's all down to how you want to make your lanes and what plan you have for the game, and maybe Nyx wasn't in there, so... Yeah.
I mean, I suppose the Luna is a really strong hard carry too.
And compared to Gyrocopter, I mean, Nyx gets Gyrocopter.
Hard, yeah.
It's hard to say what's going to happen there, but I mean, Luna versus Gyrocopter, it's more... They may want the hero to just fight against the Gyrocopter.
Yeah.
Reserve time.
What do you think is Team Empire going to pick up? I mean,
like I say, Gyrocopter could definitely be thrown in the mid lane and leaving some space for another hard carry. And I mean, why not? They could even pick up the Nyx right now.
Yeah.
Could definitely be an option. PL is in there with the Cuddle PL combo, which could be boring to watch.
Yeah, could be boring to watch. As Undying is picked up and Visage immediately.
Okay, so there's some team fights potential for both teams right there.
Indeed. I mean, Nyx, Queen of Pain, even a Luna with level 7 and a Visage, I mean, that's some serious... You know, we might even be able to see a... Nah, it's gonna probably be an aggressive try-lane with Luna, Nyx Assassin and Visage, since there's so much damage output, and that nuke of Visage, Soul Assumption, is gonna get so powerful, so quick. Like level 1, I think, is already is it max Souls 3, so 3 times 65. That's like that's like 175 nuke on level 1. Okay.
But it's some interesting to see, because I mean, if you have a Cuddle on the tri-lane, you usually you usually expect to win that tri-lane.
Yep.
But with a Visage there, it's gonna be interesting to see.
Especially with nukes still being able to pop up that Carapace, right? Yeah.
That's true. Actually, the counter team fights, like if the initiation comes with the Keeper of the Light and the Undying, then there's Visage and Nyx Assassin to deal with that. But on the other hand, if Liquid try to initiate upon Empire now against the Undying and the Blast, that's gonna be hard to deal with, I think.
Yeah.
So both teams are gonna want to be very careful in the early game. But I still feel like maybe either team will choose an aggressive tri-lane.
Yeah, I agree. Nature's Prophet being picked up by Bulba right now already means that he's going to be off-laning / wooding. Might even safe lane in this case, since if they play aggressive tri-lane, it makes a lot of space for Nature's Prophet, you know, safe laning, tower hogging on the dire side. TC obviously playing the hard carry role. So I'm just gonna go through a Dire side and complete that, and then you can maybe do the Radiant
Yeah,
side.
indeed.
So TC playing the hard carry on Luna, picking up some fairly typical items, probably gonna go for a Tranquilla or for the more likely for the Tranquil boots. X-Mike playing the Nyx Assassin, Kurok on that mid lane Quap, and Fluff playing the Visage support, obviously his hero, and Bulba obviously the Nature's Prophet.
And over on the Radiant side, we do have some fake news going on right here, so I'm not really sure. Is that Goblik? Captain?
I think yes. I think it's Goblet Captain, and I think Empire OP is Vigos.
Right, so it's that would be Undying played by Goblik then. Blowy Brain, right? On the Gyrocopter.
Yep.
SS.
Silent, I think. Is that Silent?
Yeah. On the Keeper of the Light. And then we have Vigos, you say? Darkseer on the mid lane, as well as Scandal on the bot lane solo. Clinks. So we're looking at an aggressive trial here from Empire.
Nice. This is going to be pretty intense. If not...
on the other hand, Liquid look like they're going bot as well. So
exactly.
And it's going to be interesting. How is Furion going to deal with that lane on the top lane? Is he going to go for the jungle, or is he going to try the lane towards that?
I think he's going to try to control the lane with like some... He's probably even going to safe lane pull with those trees and just try to pull him to second tower, so he's going to be secure. Because, I mean, they basically can dive them. They dive him, I think. With Undying tower...
yeah, I feel like that too. And right. Just Rocket and the Undying tombstone.
Yeah,
dive.
Exactly. Yeah, I agree. As we see bottom lane really preparing for the tri-lane and picking up a double damage, and they're going to be looking for Bloodbird against the Clinks.
They have a Centaur Ward.
Yeah.
Yeah, they bring a Centaur with a Visage, so could be dangerous here. I mean, I guess Scandal is going to scout that out as soon as possible.
Yep.
And the question is, do they have the kill potential level 1? I mean, they have the Impale. They do have the... But there's an aura from TC, so it's going to go straight for that aura.
Oh, that's true, yeah.
And...
well, do you think that, I mean, it's you know, it's the stun plus the one nuke that's already like about 250, 280 damage. I don't know, is that going to be enough? No, it's not going to be enough at all. Yeah, you're right. So I guess they're just going to farm on all lanes.
Right now Scandal scouts out at least that they have the Centaur Ward, so he knows he's in trouble if he goes too aggressive here, and that means he's just going to try to free farm here.
Yep. As the sentry is already being... No, it's an Observer Ward actually being put down. Which is very interesting, an interesting choice, as we see a rotation from Silent already coming, Goblet coming down with his Undying. So, you think that somebody else is going to come down? Bottom? From top?
Well, the thing is, I think they feel that, like, Furion, he's not going to be... he's going to play so safe that he's not going to be in trouble from the Undying dives.
Yep.
Oh god, here is a problem on the bot lane. Goblet being in trouble here, being chased down. Here's Luna's nuke, and he's nice decay to save him there.
Exactly, yeah.
That's really well played. Right in the last moment, picking up a 3-man decay and saving his life.
Yeah, I jumped in when the Impale hit. I didn't see, was he out of position or did he go for it, or what did he do?
He just went straight in. I don't know if he was going for last hits or what, but he just went straight in. But that's the power of Undying. He can go so aggressive and still like save his ass with those decays.
Yep, indeed. As we see, both bottles are being popped up right now in mid lane, except Darkseer is not microing his chicken, and it's still AFK in base. He has picked up the bottle like about 2 or 3 seconds ago. Now he's moving the chicken, so this actually puts Quap into a really nice lead, even though she's getting harassed down by that Iron Shell a lot. And yes, Darkseer is going to have not a bad time, but he's not going to have a really good time either. And,
yeah, and we see it's 12 for 8 on the Queen of Pain compared to 3 for 0 on Darkseer. So
exactly, yeah.
But like you said, here comes the rotation actually from Silent now, going down with the Coddle onto the bot lane, and it's going to be Trident versus Trident. Actually, Empire going for that. I mean, despite the Visage, they choose to go for the Trident versus Tri here on the bot lane.
Interesting. As Clinks is being out of position, and there is
shield up.
Yeah. Unfortunately, no Sentry Ward being dropped, or being dropped late, I think, and there's no follow-up right now. Yeah. Well, they need to wait for. They need to be in position with that Impale. Without the Impale, there's no chance to focus down that Clinks, because I mean, even though the nuke of Fluff and stuff is really powerful, and they do have a slow on him up already, it's just not enough damage output. Just, you know, with level.
I feel like the problem for Empire's bot lane is like they have no real disables here. I mean, with the Clinks tri lane, you really want to bring some. Here's another Impale now onto Scandal. He's being dived here.
Oh, the nuke! Oh my god, that nuke just
dealing
huge damage. Wow. And there is the Coddle blast out. Visage still okay. Empire Silent is probably gonna. Never mind. Gobble is going down, my bad. Liquid Fluff is really low. He's might go down to. Nope, as we see only Luna helping. Wow, nice Coddle Wave.
TC on solo HP gets taken out, but Fluff gets out with about 30 HP there.
Did you see Fluff juking into the woods? That was really well played by him. He was down already, like after the first wave of Coddle, and then he went back, and for some reason, I don't know, he had a nice juking spot right there. He was I don't know if you can you actually see my pings? No, you can't. He juked into the woods, but whatever. Anyways, as we see, oh god, Scandal out of position, Nuke going down, he's dropping immediately. There's just so much damage output now.
Yeah, there's
Fluff and Stuff already has his level 2 Nuke, so this is just more soul assumptions. If he gets souls through, it's already, you know, at 204 times 65. You know, I'm not the math genius, but it's already more than 240 damage right there. So that's just, you know, not a good lane for Klings to be right now, and in my opinion, they might, you know, they should maybe start looking at a lane swap for Klings and just getting down the carry, since he has level 5 already, and that's just, you know, Rocket Barrage level 2 is decent.
That's true. And I mean, Klings is still playing so aggressive on the bot lane. I don't really see how he dares to do that. Like he has no real like lockdown support from his. I mean, he has the heal from the Soul Rip of Goblack. He's got the damage coming out from the Coddle, from the blast here, and that's now Impale coming out onto Silent here. He's being Soul Rip, being healed there, with the slow, the Grave Chill from Visage, just proving so strong. And right now Liquid with this tri-lane.
Yeah, as Klings is though, Klings was trying to focus down Ike's Mike, but he pops Carapace, and he's probably still gonna go down to one more auto attack by either Silent. Nope, Klings is gonna go. Nope, Klings is not going for it. He's actually surviving. Really nice play by Ike's Mike, not going down to that focus fire of Scandal and Goblack. Man, I'm not getting his nick right because of the 333. It's totally annoying the crap out of me. Yeah.
What I was thinking about the Klings, like on the tri, if you pick Klings on a tri-lane, you really want to pick some hero that has some sort of lockdown. Like you're gonna want to have.
Lane, sorry to interrupt. Right now, Vigos is out of position. Kuruk slows him, and he's gonna blink. Nope, he's gonna use ulti immediately and just killing off the Darkseer. As Darkseer was trying to go, I actually am not sure how he got out of position that far, because he was going down from up choke of the Radiant side. Not sure what he was trying to do, maybe pushing or something.
Fighting for the rune or something? I don't know. No, not even that. That's strange.
530, yeah, there's no rune there.
No.
I don't know. Interesting. So yeah, what do you say? I mean, right now it's looking really good for Liquid, right?
Yeah, I'm really interested about what's happening on the top lane, because I haven't really been watching there. But seems like Glory Brain has been pretty much free farming here. He's on the top of the last list.
Yep.
And in fact, Bubble looks like he's abandoned the lane entirely right now.
Yeah, interesting.
So I guess Blurry Brain has just been playing really well there and just managed to pick up a lot of farm.
Yep.
But I mean, he's gonna have to start having an impact soon if it's gonna be worth it, because I mean the bot lane has been going horrendously.
Yeah, that's true. It's going really horrendously. Kuruk is obviously doing a good job of controlling the mid lane. Darkseer is not going to be able to do anything about the bot lane right now. I mean, the only thing he might be able to do is counter gank with the TB as he's getting ganked right now. There's a Nyx Assassin. He's gonna impale. Nope. Nice movement, nice. That was nice pathing by Vigos. Is he gonna get out? That's the question. He's probably still gonna get chucked. Yep. Yeah, we see Blink into slip of oh Jesus.
Shadow Strike.
Yeah. Oh my God. Okay. Yeah. You see.
Question is, will Bilbo come here to help him out, or?
Nice.
There's a Sprout himself in with this nice vacuum there to clear the trees. Here's the ultimate now from the gyrocopter, and actually nice damage coming off from this rocket barrage. Nice impale there to save Boba there from those last hits from the barrage. Actually looks like all three of them are gonna get away.
Yeah, everybody's getting away. It's so interesting. I mean, Vigos with out position is getting away, actually turning the fight with the help of ultimate of Guro into a good fight for them and almost killing people, but you know, everybody just gets outfight, so I guess nothing really happens. As we see, bottom lane is being, you know, pressured, but TC is fine, totally fine. He has enough damage output to def the tower to a certain degree, as long as he's not out of position. I don't think he can go down as long as he's not getting caught by Coddle Wave, Illuminate Wave.
I mean, we saw that fight, like how Gyrocopter works, like as a carry. I mean, he's the one he pops up his ultimate, he throws out Rocky Barrage, and he goes to Flak Cannon, and then he just deals so much damage to a lot of targets.
Yep. As we see, I'm dying going down. I caught it on screen, so it's all good. You can continue talking.
Cool.
Nothing special.
Well, he's not the hero who picks a single target out. He's just that dealing so much damage in AoE. But right there, they didn't have really that like last-hit damage to finish anyone off.
Yep.
Which is like the power you get from like a hero like a Nyx or maybe a Phantom Lancer.
Yep. What do you think is Kuruk going to be looking for as item choice? Going for his typical arcane boots into maybe a Rush Cheap or Ultimate Scepter? What do you think?
That's actually a good question. He's right now not pick up his anything on the courier. No.
No,
No, it's an empty courier.
as he's diving in with a quick, blasting the ultimate and the screen.
Actually, Soul Rip gonna keep him alive there.
Yeah, nice soul rip. You think he would have gone down without a soul rip? I'm not quite sure.
Not sure. Did he get the blink strike out? No. So no, I think he would stay alive. But
Yeah.
that's just he's gonna keep him on the lane.
Yeah.
But who knows what Kark's gonna go for now?
Yeah. As we see Scandal being bottom again, that's just not the lane for him to be, even though...
Right now on top lane, actually getting picked off by 3 heroes out. TC TPing up there.
Yeah.
To get that kill.
Yeah. Bulba just being near him, not even using his TP as far as I can tell, because level 1. Yep. Nice rotation. TC's gonna safe lane farm, I guess, now, and...
Yeah. Well, it was right about time to try and shut down the gyrocopter, who's been farming really well. He's still on top of the last hits, so...
Yep.
Yeah, that's an important kill, I think, for Liquid.
And what you need to notice is that Visage is getting totally fed right now as a support. I mean, he's 3-0. That's just so much gold coming into his hero pool right now, and that's going to make him even stronger. And, you know, Visage is actually a really momentum-based hero. If he gets a good early game, he's going for the ultimate, obviously, level 6. Already having it up after 9 minutes, really good for a support. Just going to have a huge impact on game. That's what I feel. I don't know, we will see.
And it's also got that Medallion Courage, so that's going to be a lot of ganking damage here coming out.
Yeah.
As now Empire trying to push out on the spot lane, they're going to throw out this Illuminate here to clear off the creep wave and going to get to work on the tower. And I don't think Liquid really want to defend this, can they? Like against the Tombstone?
No, I don't think so either.
Actually, also from Bulba there, bouncing through, and that's going to be quite a lot of damage actually, going the way of Goblet as well as Scandal. It looks like they're going to try to pursue this tower here.
Yeah, they should be able to take it down with Klink's Strife.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be careful not to give away the deny here. As there's, actually the deny here, well played to Fluff there. With those familiars just dealing so much damage and actually getting that deny.
Indeed. I just wanted you to notice that Bulba is still going for the Hand of Midas as far as I'm concerned, because he's hoarding up 1.2k gold right now. And it's min 1030. He always does it, no matter how the game goes, he always gets the Hand of Midas. Just because I guess he uses it to full potential and the games do go long enough for him to get his items up, I suppose.
And I guess they're still like looking for pretty much like a more of a late game than a mid game, actually pick off a mid lane.
Yeah, I didn't see that.
With those Flamirius stunning off.
Really? After Surge? So he surged and he's stunned, or?
Probably,
yeah,
but I didn't see it.
Okay.
But yeah, like I mean, Liquid can right now look for more of a late game oriented build. Like they know that they're on top of the game right now, and that Empire. Well, they're not gonna have the impact on the mid game they wanted, I think. Like even with the Coddle and the Undying.
Indeed, that's just a really clever move to shut down that Coddle lane. The way Liquid is playing right now, they obviously had a really good tri-lane start, and also they're just abusing the fact that Darkseer is not gonna do a lot at the moment. Yes, he has leveled up Vacuum now and Iron Shell, but he still has no ultimate. He's not able to, you know, really do anything in the team fights. He's still very squishy. He's going for Mecha, I think. I think Coddle's not going for Mecha. Yeah.
Not the Darkseers, so he's got the buckler up already.
Yep. But that's just gonna make him really squishy right now too. I mean, he has no items. He doesn't even have, I think, he doesn't even have Arcane Boots. What is he gonna do?
Right now, Mike's scouted out here by the Sentry Wall, but that's gonna save Goblet. I don't think so. Actually, a nice, what's it called?
Blinding Light.
Blinding Light, yeah. Saving in there from Nyx going in, and actually Cork being chased out by the Iron Shells here, but it's gonna make it out safely and get the Invis room. You were talking about Cork's item builds, and I feel like mostly Queen of Pains will rush like BKB or go for the Lincoln Sphere, you know, a bit of more defensive build, but I feel like he doesn't really need it in this game. I mean, there's not that much like lockdown damage. It's like, I mean, the homing missile as far as Lincoln Sphere.
Yeah, I think that's the case. As we see the ultimate being dropped on by Gyrocopter, rotation coming in. Darkseer, however, is sort of tanking it up, slash not getting hit. However, TC is there, and there's this, just Lucent Beam into a few auto attacks and going down. And now the whole Liquid team is actually in mid lane, even though the engagement has stopped right now. I don't think that's going to continue. Goblet playing sort of, you know, I don't know if he's playing unsafe or if he's just feeling that he can actually take this. As we see Keeper of the Light disconnecting, so yeah. Oh, I think they're looking at a Roche already with a medallion. That's going to be huge.
Is there a mecha coming up on the Liquid side? Doesn't look like it, right?
No, not yet. I think that, you know...
I'm guessing Bubba will go for that.
Yeah, probably. Let's see, let's check, do a quick item check. Bulba has his Hand of Midas up. Does he have any more gold in his stash? 900? Might be going for it. Fluff has his medallion and the Smoke of the Sea right now. Liquid TC is actually going for the Helm of Dominator build with the Power Treads skipping the Drums of Endurance, which might be fine since they're having a huge lead. I don't think he needs the tankiness and the stats right now, and the movement speed. Yeah, I mean, sure, it's a huge deal, but if he's going for Yasha next, we will see.
I think that's the same thing. I mean, not going for the BKB first. I mean, there's no lockdown really.
Yep,
there's
exactly. Yeah.
There's a lot of damage magic-wise, but not that much lockdown.
No, indeed.
And
yeah.
I mean, then you don't really need that BKB to stay mobile in the fights.
Yeah.
So we just go for those treads. He goes for that Helm of Dominator ASAP, and
I think that's a good choice. As you pointed out, they the only pure damage coming out of them is pure damage. The only damage that's coming out of them is basically physical attack by Empire Blow Your Brain at some point, which is going to be scary. And I guess ultimate of Darkseer Wall plus Empire Scandal, with his DPS. But it's all physical, so why would you get... Yeah, why would you get something... I don't know. I don't feel that it's necessary to get either BKB even right now.
And we see right now they're finishing Roshan really quick here, with the medallion of course, and the familiars. And that's just gonna let them now mow down towers, I feel. I mean, there's the mid and the bot tower to take for Liquid right now.
Yep. Wolva's going to be farming up top right now, so he's still content to farm more. Probably really going to buy that mecha since he's still saving up, and right now he's sitting at 1,700 gold in his stash. As we see TC having 2,000 in his stash, going for a magic wand for the Helm of Dominator and another, basically going for the Aquila ring, giving him some nice mana regeneration and some nice protection against physical damage with armor. So yeah.
And I mean, right now is like the point where heroes like maybe not Darkseer, but I mean Undying and Coddle. I mean, at the 15-minute mark, they start like dropping off in their super effectiveness. And like heroes like Queen of Pain starting to get up items and get closer to like their peak in the game. And I mean, Scandal, he's got one Oblivion Staff ready. He's getting closer to his second one. But I mean, he's still a few minutes off his Orchid, and before that time, I don't feel like Empire can take
as we
much
see
of a fight.
going down for sure. There's an impale into a... just into a kill.
Even the TP from Baba there, just to secure, and getting ready now to push on the bot lane. Actually, that's the mech recipe being bought up, the first, for some reason, but it's fair enough.
Yeah, I guess. I think the rest is actually... Nope. There's an Oblivion Staff coming out. I don't know, I guess Kurk going for Silence, maybe? Yep, Kurk's going for Silence Stick. Interesting. Orchid of Malevolence is gonna be up for Kurk. Probably gonna try to shut down, Klinks, just silencing whenever he's out of ult. As we see, Darkseer being popped. Wow, yeah.
He actually managed to pick up the mid tower, so that's well played, but stayed long, a bit too long there with the Queen level 11 now.
Just picked up that ultimate. Picked up, by the way. They're definitely going to push this down. I don't think that they can actually... No, I don't think they're going to... Bulba is going to help out with the TP and the Nature's Call. So...
And meanwhile, Scandal actually on top lane. He's got his second Oblivion Staff now. He's firing down this tower. His TP support's coming in now. And he just loses the buff there for the death pact, and that's going to mean he's dead.
Yeah, but he got the tower. I don't know, it might be valid, not sure. To push the tower to just get some cash into the Radiant side, but then again he's the carry. He needs his silence stick right now.
Yeah, and right now, that's the point. I mean, he really needs that quick silence now to have an impact here. And I mean, it's 1 for 12. At this point, you as a Klinks, you really want to start to already like ramping up those kills.
Indeed.
And as he's not doing so, I mean, he's starting to be in trouble. We see Blow Your Brain has picked up his Shadow Blade.
Yep. And he has been farming the Ancient actually for quite a while. I think that's one thing I missed. Goblik has been stacking up those Ancients continually, and Keeper of the Light is stacking some camps too.
She has no bot on top lane. He's just going to scare Korok off there. Revealing off the Shadow Blade there.
Yeah, but you know what? Since Kurk is actually going for Silence Stick, it also puts Blow Your Brain in a bad position. I mean, yes, he has Shadow Blade, but he's not going to drop down his ultimate. There's not going to be no slow, no Rocket Barrage, no Flak can if they engage and silence him. I think it might actually be able to, they might be able to shut down Blow Your Brain's damage up. With,
and at that as well, I mean, he's sitting at 850 HP at top with the damage boots with the Shadow Blade only.
Yep.
So, like, he doesn't even go for the drum or anything like that. He just goes for straight damage right now.
Yep.
And
TC farming some self-stacked creeps by Zone of the Dominator. He actually picked up the Yasha, so he's going for Manta style, you know, very typical build, I guess.
And if you compare TC to like Blurry Brain right now, I feel like TC is going to come out on top in this team fights.
Yep, I agree.
Just with Helm Dominator to keep him alive as well.
Yep.
What
do you think Blurry Brain is going to go next? Is he just going to go for a BKB? I think he might actually need that against Kurok's ultimate, against Nuke's Assassin's lockdown.
Yeah, I think it's if Nyx finds him right now, and he doesn't have the buff of the Shadow Blade in time, he's just going to get shut down so quickly. I mean, with the Visage, like with the nuking power of Visage as well as Queen of Pain, he's just going to drop so quickly. And I mean, with the Clinks as well as on the board, I mean, there's bound to be detection brought by Liquid side.
Yep. Did you notice that Fluff and Stuff actually is, or has picked up a Ring of Health? I'm not quite sure what build he's going. Like right now, it doesn't make total sense to me. I'm not sure. Really not sure what the Ring of Health
might be the Pipe, perhaps coming up.
Oh yeah, that's true. Pipe is actually a nice item build up on Visage, especially stacking up with that Gravekeeper's Cloak. Really puts him at a tanky spot, so he's not going to be able to get brought down easily.
Because you can't complain on like the magic damage of the Empire side.
Yeah, as we see Fluff and Stuff right now tanking it up against Blurry Brain.
Yeah, we see that.
Out, but is Bulba going to Sprout? Nope, no Sprout coming up, so... Yeah, Blurry Brain is going to be fine. However, there is a rotation from Darkseer right now, but I don't think they're going to go there. I think they're going to play this passively. As we see the Shadow Blade combo with an Iron Shell, I mean that's cheese right there, and not going to do anything right here, but potential right there. As we see Goblet being caught out by a Sprout TP from Bulba, and he's going down immediately to ultimate.
And that's 300 gold for TC as well. Yep. 110 even.
Yep. So, you know, just TC getting really fat. Kurok finding his kills, finding his levels, and you know, Ike's Mike is like, I have ultimate. Well, I'm just gonna farm ancients with it, no problem. Because you know everything is there right now, nothing to do for him. So even though I don't know, I haven't seen Nyx Assassin do a whole lot in this game, but he doesn't need to really. I mean, all he's doing right now is popping an occasional Carpus, and he's 1-0-7, and I mean, it's totally enough. He's just playing, I guess, the Ward Fairy, Ward Bitch, whatever you want to call it.
And I mean, the power of a... I hear Silence actually coming up next. And we see how fast he drops here with that buff as a solar as well, but
that was close.
It's gonna make it. The Carpus just worse off. Right, I'm blinking for Cork here. Does he have any detection? No. So Scandal's gonna make it alive. What is he here? He's blasted up by Bulba here. Cork chasing up, blinking in. There's a screen. Luna ulti gonna bounce with the creeps and actually being enough to pick up the kill there. Yeah. So.
Very nice map rotation of a Liquid. I mean, they were all more or less in the region plus the Nature's Prophet. You know, I really thought he would get away, but Nature's Prophet just being on top of his job, teleporting, sprouting, and just making sure everything goes the way. And he already has the mecha up 2 going for Sheepstick now, so you know he's going to be super utility and probably even going to be able to carry late game if it really goes to late game.
But right now,
you see top lane right now, Guro farming the one camp right next to Nature's Prophet. Both of them not seeing the other guy. Nice.
But I was thinking like what you said about, I mean, a Nyx Assassin. I mean, Nyx Assassin is a hero who, as long as he's in the roster, I mean, you know you're gonna have to deal with him, and I mean, you're just gonna be so scared of him all the time, even though he doesn't do anything. You're just gonna know that Nyx could be here any moment and pick me off. Like any support could feel that.
Really smart item choice by Liquid, by the way, bro. Just look at it right now. Kurok is already having up the Ghost Scepter, just skipping the last build-up of Orchid of Malevolence, just knowing that there's so much DPS coming out with acid power, and just makes him really powerful. Because what is Klink's gonna do? What is a Gyrocopter gonna do? Nothing really against Kurok right now. As Kurok is going in aggressively, Scream into Shadow Strike. He has his ulti ready, but however he's out of position right now. He's gonna blink out. He's gonna be fine. Even though Rocket is chasing him right now, there should be some support. Is there support? No, there's no support. They're gonna chase this. Rocket's still on the way. Nope. But he's fine. He's safe behind the tower. As Nukes is.
Meanwhile, on the bot lane, there was a pickup on the Scandal there as he was tower hugging. Just Fluff going in with that Grave Shield with the dust. Just picking him up so easily. So.
Nice. Fluff already has his not pipe but a Hood of Defiance up right now. Strong.
And right now, I mean, well, 216.
Yeah, it says all right. Yeah,
says most of it. I mean, even though there's quite some farm on the Gyrocopter as well as on the Clinks. I mean, with the Midas and the Furion, I mean, farm-wise, Luna and Furion's just gonna be so much faster.
Yeah. And there's still Kurok, right? I mean, so they really are having 3 really strong semi/carries, and you know, and then there's still the strong supports which really are buffed right now. I mean, Liquid Fluff, I don't know how he's going to go down right now. I mean, sure to auto attacks, I suppose, but there's still the, you know, it's still the mechanism on Prophet, so they're just building up their items really smart, really fast, and there's a mechanism up on them. There's going to be the pipe up on them really in probably like another 3 or 4 minutes, and
we got a minute left to Roshan, so maybe it's just what they're waiting for on the Liquid side.
Yep.
I mean, the Manta Star's ready.
As we see right now, Blink into TP off Urine, the Silent up on Darkseer. Darkseer is popping the mechanism, might be able to survive. Is he going to drop? No, he's going to drop. As Nature's Prophet is going to drop 2 huge damage output by Scandal with the Orchid of Malevolence. Kurok popping his Ghost Scepter and therefore being fine, and I guess Empire is going to retreat right now, as they are suspecting and seeing that Ix Mike and Lunatic C are rotating in right now.
And it's just going to be so painful to watch for Scandal, as he feels like at last he's got a chance to pick some heroes off, and the Ghost Scepter is just such a nice pickup for Korok here.
Yeah. And I mean, what is he going to look at next item-wise? I think he needs a BKB too, and that's just going to take another while. Although I have to say that Blow Your Brain has completed his BKB right now, so the next fight might be looking pretty strong for them, depending on how they pull it off. If there's going to be a Darkseer vacuum into wall, but you know, if he's getting silenced up, I don't think he's going to do anything. Like in last fight, he did. You know, what is he able to do?
As soon as Roshan spawns, Liquid are there, trying to pound him down. And you know, I mean, I feel like I understand Liquid here not pushing hard right now with advantage, just because there is a lot of power, like you know, anti-push power.
Yep. As we see Nukes picking up Silent right now. Yeah. There's the BKB of Blow Your Brain right now, but he's not able to find a spot to deal some real damage. As we see, Empire is going to be out of position right now. Liquid chasing him down with Kurok. Kurok silencing up Darkseer, so Darkseer is not going to drop a wall. He's going to go down to Luna's ultimate and some last hits. As we see Goblok choosing another pass, however, he's going to be chased down easily right now too, and there's that's already a 3-4-0.
And Scandal might be in trouble as well now. He does have that death pipe buff, so he's going to be safe for a while, but is there a gem up already?
No, no gem up right now, as far as I can tell. Actually?
Yeah, there's a gem on top of
stuff. Oh, nice. Yeah. I didn't pick that up. Nice.
So just dealing with that Shadow Blade as well as the Skeleton Walk, I should say.
Yep. I mean, the only one...
there's actually a GG call from Goblok there. So 5 for 22, the final score in this game.
Yeah, 24 minutes only being played, so this was a really convincing... I guess you could almost say stomped by Liquid. They played it really well. They executed their whole strategy really well, and you know, that Visage just proving to still sort of be king of tri-lane, sort of, if you can play him as a tri-laner, and if the other team dares to play against that tri-lane.
Yeah, I feel like the biggest mistake from Empire's side is just going for that like pretty weak tri-lane. I mean, you have the Undying, you have the Coddle on the tri-lane, but that's not going to mean much. Like if you don't have any lockdown and nothing to save you from those that initiation from Visage and
no reliable stun either. I mean, that's just huge, because there was enough on. I mean, that one Impale is enough to catch anybody out of position. There's just follow up by 2 nukes, and that's basically it.
Yeah.
So I guess let's say GG, and we will probably be bringing game 2 to you guys. I think. Yeah, are we? Yeah. Yep. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna bring game 2 to you too, guys. So just stay tuned, and thanks for watching.